You want to make a YouTube channel? Two most important things. How the heck do you get autofocus to work? How much stuff can you knock over while you're trying to do it? Because I've knocked over everything in this whole studio trying to do this. Nailed it. Nailed it. Hey, so I'm Mike Varela, aka Tonetuga Effects. And I started this channel not specifically with a podcast in mind, but more as a way to diversify the type of content that I'm creating. I'm finding more and more with these other social platforms that they're encouraging you to make this shallow, skin-deep content. And it's really creating this invisible wall in between you and me, Michael. And I'm really hoping that these videos can break that down and really get you to know who I am and what I'm all about. But the main reason for making this video is I put a ton of eggs in the Instagram basket, a ton. And if you're on there, if you're trying to grow a following, you've probably noticed the juice is not worth the squeeze anymore. I mean, they've changed the rules. They've made it really difficult for small businesses like Tonetuga to keep reaching new audiences. And with that, has made it a lot more difficult to engage with the people who are getting the product and who are into the brand. And I hate that, because some of the best friends that I've made in the last couple years have been ones that I've met specifically because of this. The number of those engagements is going down. The number of meaningful conversations is going down. And it's pretty much across the board. And they've kind of forced my hands to want to really branch out in a way and find new ways to really grow an audience and be myself at the same time. So what's my intention with the channel? I've got a lot of really fun ideas, but most importantly, I'd like to hear about what you'd like to see. I'd like to do some deep analysis of this industry from the business side, because I think that a lot of times people are supposed to hate the business side. You know, it's kind of ingrained in music. You're supposed to hate that side of this. But I think that's a trap that a lot of people fall into, is thinking that Tonetuga is some big corporation, when really it's me, it's my wife, and a team of talented artists that I'm lucky enough to work with every day. But all the ideas start with me, all the designs start with me, the artwork, the marketing. It's all really me. And I'm really hoping that these videos can really display that, really display the personality behind everything that I'm trying to do. But the hardest part was making this first video, and let me tell you, I'm usually a very, very outgoing person. This is, by and large, the most nerve-wracking thing that I've ever tried to do. I mean, it came to the point where I said, listen, you have to stop worrying about the scenery, you gotta stop worrying about the camera and the lens and the microphone and all this stuff, and you just gotta rip the band-aid off, and you gotta do it. And I really believe that doing this first video is going to propel me to make more content. Because let me tell you, this stuff it's not easy. And I'm very, very, very passionate about this industry. You know, I love gear, I love music, I love making garbage music, but it feels like, and it sucks, that these social media platforms are really my boss. And the funny thing about it is, it's my boss, but I don't know what my job is, and I'm not allowed to know how to do it. But my success at my job is based on those two things. And it's just not a practical way to succeed. And it makes it even more complicated when at any point and for any reason they can change the rules again. And it's this constant treadmill of trying to keep up with, you know, how to succeed, how to get your content into the forefront. And honestly, it's exhausting. I really feel like being able to do these longer format videos is going to be a big load off of my shoulders. It's gonna feel like it's gonna make it really easy, or easier rather, to to break down that invisible barrier that I was talking about before, and really get to, you know, show you guys who Tonetuga is and what his Tonetuga represents, and pass along some of the knowledge along the way. So it did really hit me that the need to diversify was there. I gotta take some eggs out of that Instagram basket, and I gotta put them here, because at the end of the day, this is a business venture. And, you know, I have goals in life. I've got to be able to pay the artists that I work with. I've got to be able to support my wife and my family. And I think that with this, it's going to make it easier to do those things. So if you have any suggestions for video ideas, or if you just want to watch my slow descent into madness, you know, leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And like I said, I really feel like this first video is going to force me to make the next round of content. And I hope you guys stick around for it, because I'm really enjoying this. Even though I'm a nervous wreck right now, I am really enjoying doing this. I really am. And I hope that you guys will come on this journey with me. I mean, the last 3.5 years have been absolutely crazy. They've been madness. And I would not be here at all if it wasn't for you guys. From the bottom of my heart, I love every one of you guys. Every single person that's helped me make this stupid, crazy dream possible. You are the reason that I'm here today. So let's oil these gears, and let's keep the machine going. And I love you all, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. How horrible was that? Was that f***ing terrible? Talk to my producer through the glass. Look, you know, that was perfect timing, because my light screen just timed out. My face is all dark. God, the people that do this professionally, this is exhausting. Now the autofocus doesn't want to work because my monitor isn't on. Bam. Here we go. And we're back, baby.